One of the best things to do in Photoshop is to bring one image into another. In this video I'll show you a couple ways to do that. Here I have two images open up on the top here in my tabs. I'm going to bring the picture of the dog into this mountain scene. So one way to do this is to simply go Control A, which selects the image. You have your marching ants. And then go Control C, which copies. Go to the other image. Go Control V, which pastes. Now this image is too large, so I want to resize it to fit better into the mountain scene. So what I would do is go up to Edit, Free Transform, or press Control T. You'll get a bounding box with sizing handles. So I'll take my mouse to the corner where there's a corner sizing handle, and I'll press the Shift key so that I can change the scale proportionally. And I'll bring that over so it fits a little bit better. I can even use the arrows on my keyboard to move my image, something like that. Now the box won't disappear until I choose the check mark or cancel, or even mess around with the warp tool, which you can do on your own. I'm going to click on the check mark to commit. Alright. And then some things I could do, which we'll get into more detail in some other tutorials, is I could use some selection tools like the magic wand or the quick selection tool, and just start selecting out the white. And that way I can delete it out. I'll press backspace, and then to deselect I can go to Select, Deselect. Alright, not perfect. There's some work I could do on the edges, but you get the idea. Alright, I'm going to throw that away and do it a different way. I'm going to deselect. Okay, another method I could use is to have the picture side by side and use the Move tool. So to do that, I'll go to the Window, menu item, and then choose Arrange. And since I have two pictures, I'll choose 2 up vertical. And so I have it looking like that. In this case, I could just simply move, use the Move tool, and just click and hold and drag onto the other picture, something like that. But I'm going to show you another way that you can do this. You could use a different selection tool. Could use maybe a lasso tool and just grab a portion of your image. You then use the Move tool and bring a chunk of it or a selection of it over to the other image, something like that. Alright, now I just want to work in this combination here, and I'm going to close this off by going up to Window, Arrange, Consolidate back to Tabs. Alright, I'm going to blend these two layers together just using the opacity slider. So I'm going to turn the opacity down, and maybe my image is too large, so again I can go Edit, Free Transform, hold down my Shift key, place my image, get into something that I like. Alright, and then maybe a final touch-up would be to erase some of this out so I can see the mountains. So I'm going to click on my eraser tool. That's my dog barking at anything or everything outside. Okay, and then there we go, something like that. So I'll give that a try.